Okay, so I have been streaming Oxygen Not Included on Twitch for about a month now. And on Twitch, I'm basically doing a playthrough of the Swamp Cluster in the new Spaced Out DLC. But I've also been simultaneously playing through the Terra Cluster offline. But I've been recording every single moment of playtime on the Terra Cluster. I was doing this because my plan was that I was going to eventually turn this into a series of 30-minute YouTube videos. I used to watch Francis John back in the day, and I loved his videos, and I have always thought that it would be a lot of fun to do something like that. So, since I have all this fancy new software that I bought and a microphone and all that good stuff, figured why not give it a try and see what happens. Yeah, so that's what this series of videos is going to be. They'll probably all be about 30 minutes in length. Starting off, they're just going to be sort of a chronological play-by-play, because I'm not really doing anything specific in the colony other than keeping it alive and building out the basic infrastructure. But I suspect that as the colony becomes more advanced, and as an aside, I'm actually, as of making this video for the first time, I am at about cycle 800 in my Terra playthrough. So I do sort of know how things work out in the colony. And yeah, I suspect that the episodes will become more project or feature based as time goes on, just because it takes a long time to get things done, and nobody really wants to watch me spend several hours waiting for dupes to build some specific piece of some project I'm trying to complete. Yeah, so this is kind of a new thing for me. I don't really know what I'm doing. I expect that as I become more comfortable with the software I'm using, that the production quality will increase to some extent. But yeah, don't judge me too harshly. This is basically just a hobby, and I am figuring out what I'm doing as I go along. All right, let's get started. Oh, and the colony is Hypernovae Outpost Gamma. And the theme, such as it is that all of the dupes in this colony will be named after famous astronomers, physicists, those sorts of folks. On my Twitch colony, which is Alamogordo Outpost 9, or is that? No, Alamogordo Base 9? Oh man, I can't remember the name of my own freaking Twitch stream. Anyway, the theme there is Manhattan Project Scientists, because of the rad radiation DLC. Anyhow, yeah, let's get started. Okay, it's time for a new Oxygen Not Included colony. Let's see. Obviously survival mode. Never played Sweat. Playing no Sweat. Terra Cluster for sure. I wonder if I'll ever actually get to any of these planetoids. Randomize the seed a little bit here. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at those juicy planetoids. I'll probably only get to like the first two, as usual. I always restart, because they make a change, because it's early access, and, I'm like, well, I gotta, restart in order to see that new change to the game. Oh yeah, settings. I think I'll keep it all pretty much the same. I'm not super hardcore. Maybe someday. All right, here we go. Ah, my sweet potato machine. Okay, let's see. What do I want? I want a digger, and a researcher, and a rancher. Okay, now I need the names. Let's see, Isaac Newton. Stephen Hawking. And of course, Albert Einstein. Ooh, well that was fun. Alright, so I've got myself a rancher with a nice high husbandry, reasonably high anyway, and green thumb, so they're good with growing things as well. Don't really care about the Luddite. They'll improve their machinery for time. Not a big deal. And I've got a researcher that also has cooking and doctoring, so that little homebody can stay there and cook and make medicine. And then my digger has digging and building and supplying, which will all be very helpful for mechatronics later in the game. Alright, let's see. The name? Oh, what? It reset all the names. I've got to put them in again. So Newton and Hawking and Einstein. Oh, I'll put it in again. S and G. Alright, and now the name. Hypernovae. Make sure I spell that right. I don't want to spell it wrong. Outpost. Gamma. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Alright, is that it? We ready? Are we? Are we sure it's spelled right? Are we sure it's spelled right? Don't want to get that wrong. Alright, let's do it. Oh, wait. No, let me check. Am I really sure I want these guys? I think so. I think they're what I want. I think they'll be okay. Let's see. I don't really care about the nyctophobic. I got light's pretty easy to come by, and the irritable bowel's not really a big deal. So, yeah. Welcome home, dupes. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and pause everything while I get a lay of the land and make some simple adjustments for starting out with. Clear that alert. Don't care about it. Okay, so we got a warp conduit up top. That's good. Temperature looks alright. It's fairly temperate, although we've got fairly hot granite all around us, although nothing extremely hot. Need to deal with that heat, that hot granite pretty quickly though. Alright, sandstone, yeah, coal, algae. Yeah, this looks pretty normal. Not a lot of oxalite, not a ton of water either. Have to conserve. Alright, and let's start digging, guys. Need some basic resources. Wait, no, that shine bug's gonna cause some problems. I want the beds to be over on the other side. Shine bug will be good for the nyctophobe. That's it. Alright. I can't wait till I can run this on 4x. Start with 1x now, though. Priority so that they put all the food in there. Alright, let's set the schedule. Turn off those annoying alarms. I don't care about those. And the priorities, too. Alright, everybody, life support is important by default. Ogling is important by default as well. Let's see. For my rancher, ranching and farming are important. My builder-digger, building and digging are important. For my doctor-cook-researcher, cooking, doctoring, and researching are all terribly important. But by default, I don't want anybody else doing those things unless I tell them to. Alright, looks good. Okay. Now it's time to start placing some beds and outhouses. I'll put this one here for the nyctophobe. And the other two we'll place far enough away that they won't be bothered by the light from the printer. Let's see. And we need outhouses. Let's put down 2. We don't need 3. They'll kind of alternate when it's time for eating and relieving themselves of waste material. Temperature's good. We'll leave some mass there to between us and the heat. swamp biome anyway, so it's not really that hot. Caustic biomes are a little bit more problematic, and the steam vents are around here somewhere. Let's see, I care about coal, care about dirt, care about algae, care about mealwood, because that's what I'm going to be planting for food. Okay, let's do some digging. Excavate that. Let's see. Further is probably okay. I don't want to get too close. Thermal mass is really helpful for keeping the heat down at first. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put a door down here. That way, that stupid shine bug won't come in. I don't actually... Yeah, let me get rid of those. Got a little more room there. Okay. Oh, I want to be on 4x speed so bad. Let's see. I need to make sure they make those doors first and don't skip them. Don't want that shine bug getting in. Let's make some storage bins. Start collecting important stuff. I want that locked. I want that locked so that the dupes don't try to climb on top of it. It's very annoying when they do that. Ooh, look, a hatch. Right. Put that muckroot in that bin. You're gonna eat it and you're gonna like it. Oh, they're so slow. They're so cute and so slow. Let's see. Got some wild plants in here. Probably keep. Uh-oh. Get stuck up there. Got some pretty decent decals already. Dupes will not be starving anytime soon. To start building out base here. Always build everything the same, so find out 8 tiles from the center. Up there. That means I'm going to be putting ladders right about here. My standard configuration. Down to that water. Get working, boys. see it on for this side. Oh no, the beds are like in the way. Well, this is where the ladder's gonna go, but I won't build it quite yet. Oh, there's a little point of interest down here with some shine bugs. See, yep, those two are they're peeing, and the other one is eating. Super hygienic. No wash basins. I hope nobody gets food poisoning overnight. Oxylite. There's coal. Leech stone. There really isn't any oxylite. Huh. Oh, now he's using the bathroom. Good job. That looks like that felt really good. Oh, no. No, that's not your bed. Oh, shoot. I forgot to set the beds. This is... Oh, there we go. Okay, now they're in the right beds. He looks pretty tired. Yeah, that's right. I got this set right now, I think. Whoa, he's walking like a zombie. That's weird. I didn't know that that's what they did when you wake him up in the middle of the night. Oh, he'll be fine in the morning, I'm sure. Good first day, guys. Nobody peed in any water. Everybody's got food. Nobody got entombed. So, you know, it's an auspicious start for the colony. A decent amount of water. See that steam vent here? Where is it? Maybe two. Hope they're not too close to the colony. Oh, there's caustic biome. Suppose the steam vent won't be all that hot yet. It's pretty early on in the game. Cleaning off the microbes. Can't imagine using an outhouse as my personal daily bathroom. That would be terrible. Alright, I'm gonna widen up this widen up this corridor a bit here. Lots of floral scent. Glad my dupes aren't allergic. Oh, but look at that, they're already covered in food poisoning. Useless stairs to nowhere. Once this pit gets deep enough, I'll be able to deal with the CO2 situation for a while with that pit. It's one good reason to dig a pit pretty early on. It provides a place for the carbon dioxide to collect. The one nice thing about the Terra start is that you get your oxygen early on from algae rather than polluted dirt. so you don't have to deal with yucky lungs as much. At least not at the beginning. Although the polluted dirt makes the oxygen situation so straightforward in the swamp start that yucky lungs isn't really a huge deal. All it does is add an extra 30 grams per second of oxygen consumption, I believe, and the occasional cough animation. Alright, nobody pee in that water. Alright, I gotta put these doors here, because that's where the actual doors will be once this base is put together fully. I like to dig my vertical shafts 5 tiles wide. That way there's lots of room for piping and wiring, and also it makes it easy for gases to flow up and down. I've seen some people make colonies where their vertical shafts are very narrow, and then they're also struggling with areas of low oxygen in their base, and that's usually why. Alright, getting down almost to the bottom. Okay, so we're getting into the non-Terra biomes here, so this is probably where the bottom of my base is gonna be. And there's another POI down there. That's pretty cool. Someone's gonna get the someone's gonna get vacillated. Get their neurons vacillated? I think it's called a neurovacillator, right? Lock it. I don't want you standing on it. Go ahead and delete these. I don't need these anymore. Alright, put a pitcher pump here. And then I can build wash basins, although probably not until I have an actual latrine that I'm building. Let's see, where am I going to put the left side of my base? I'm gonna dig this whole thing out, and I'm gonna line it with insulated tiles. So I'm gonna make a big box. I just don't quite yet know how tall or wide the box is gonna be. Okay, another floor here. Keep digging, my dudes. Keep uncovering all those wonderful resources. It's too bad that I don't usually grow bristle blossoms, at least not early on. Once I have a stable water supply, and if I have lots of extra water, I will, but not as my initial food source. Man, they are just going to town on this stuff. Wonder if they'll uncover that oxalite by the time before the day's up. Looks like it. Only a little bit of time left now. Ooh, more grub. More muckroot. Not grub fruit. That's something else. Muckroot. Delicious, delicious muckroot that never spoils. Wonder if I should dig that up or like let it grow. Not too long until it's ready. Needs light though. Do your thing, dupes. Better in the toilets than in the water. Oh, he's still walking like a zombie. Does that last all day? Wow, they really don't like being woken up in the middle of the night. That's crazy. Alright, that seems like a good place to stop. So, thank you for watching Hypernovae Outpost Gamma, my Terra Cluster playthrough on YouTube. I should be posting another episode in a couple of days, unless, you know, life intervenes as it sometimes does. Yeah, also I stream 2 days a week on Twitch. It's my swamp cluster playthrough, Alamogordo Station 9. I correctly remembered the name this time. I always stream on Monday and Thursday evenings, Pacific time. But I often stream on other days as well. It just kind of depends on my mood and if I have the time. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you all again next time.